They have discovered that there are enormous structures underneath the Great Pyramid that go kilometers deep into the earth with coils.
For thousands of years they stood silent, ancient pyramids, colossal stones, and forgotten texts, holding secrets we believed were lost forever. Yet, hidden beneath the sands in languages long forgotten and buried from view, something was waiting, something extraordinary, something we weren't meant to read. Until now. In 2025, cutting-edge artificial intelligence unlocked a language sealed away for over 5,000 years. What it revealed wasn't just unexpected. It was astonishing. Instructions carved in stone, ancient diagrams, cryptic warnings. It was a message from our past, intended for our future. This discovery didn't just rewrite history, it challenged everything we thought we knew about the pyramids, about ancient civilizations, and even about ourselves. The decoded message spoke clearly. When humanity speaks clearly, the stones will answer. But the stones carried another, darker warning. Beware opening the gate before the breath aligns. Disaster follows haste. What if the past was never truly gone, just waiting? And what if decoding this ancient language revealed something terrifying, something we aren't ready to face? Ancient language decoded by AI. What it revealed about the pyramids is terrifying. Stay with us as we uncover the hidden truths humanity was never meant to find. This is our story. From the earliest days of civilization, humans have sought ways to capture their knowledge, to preserve stories, teachings, and secrets beyond their lifetime. They carved their wisdom into stone, pressed it into clay, and painted it upon the walls of tombs and temples. Yet, despite thousands of years of effort, many of these ancient writings remained locked, secrets hidden behind scripts we simply couldn't read. Historians call these languages undeciphered scripts. They include the elusive linear A of ancient Crete, the enigmatic Rongo-Rongo script from Easter Island, and countless proto-languages whose keys have vanished, leaving historians with mysteries but no answers. For decades, attempts to decode these languages were slow, painstaking, and often fruitless. Experts spent lifetimes studying single tablets, uncertain if their translations were accurate or even possible. But now, everything is changing. Artificial intelligence, capable of pattern recognition far beyond human ability, is suddenly breaking open doors long thought permanently sealed. AI sees what we miss: hidden patterns, subtle connections across languages, scripts, and cultures. And in recent years, AI's growing capabilities have dramatically reshaped our understanding of ancient texts. But the revelations didn't stop at just linguistic triumphs. They went deeper, uncovering knowledge that challenged our historical timeline and even threatened to rewrite the narrative of human history itself. The AI decoded references to technology, energy, and cosmic alignments, concepts that should have been impossible thousands of years ago. Among the most mysterious of these languages was one discovered near Saqqara, Egypt, a script unlike any previously known. Hidden beneath desert sands, its purpose unknown, scholars initially dismissed it as ritualistic gibberish, until AI took a closer look. When the Saqqara sequence was finally decoded, it wasn't ritual poetry, it was instructions, blueprints, technical descriptions that directly related to structures we've stared at for thousands of years, yet never truly understood. This ancient script described in vivid detail a forgotten technology, a means of harnessing energy, aligning stone and sound in ways modern science is only beginning to grasp. It spoke clearly yet cryptically. Beneath stone and star, the heart of earth beats. To awaken it, speak clearly, or risk destruction. These aren't myths or legends, they're historical documents, emerging from darkness thanks to artificial intelligence, which now acts as a bridge, connecting our modern world to the deepest truths hidden within our ancient past. Yet with each secret decoded, a deeper question emerges. Why were these codes so carefully hidden? And are we truly prepared for the answers? Until recently, deciphering forgotten languages and lost texts required decades, even centuries of painstaking human effort, often ending in frustration. But now, artificial intelligence is changing the rules of history itself. Over the last decade, 3 remarkable breakthroughs in AI translation technology have radically altered how we approach ancient mysteries. Breakthrough 1. The Dead Sea Scrolls Revisited. In 2023, researchers at the University of Groningen introduced an AI system named Enoch, trained on thousands of ancient Hebrew manuscripts. The Dead Sea Scrolls, discovered in the caves of Qumran in the late 1940s, had already revolutionized biblical scholarship. Yet many fragments remained ambiguous or unreadable, their timelines uncertain. Enoch did something human scholars couldn't. It analyzed handwriting styles, linguistic patterns, and radiocarbon dates simultaneously. The result? A stunning recalibration of the scroll's origins. Previously thought to be contemporaneous, Enoch's analysis revealed that some scrolls were older than originally believed, shifting our timeline by decades and reshaping our understanding of early religious texts. But the most shocking revelation was not the dating. Among the decoded texts, one fragment spoke of the place beneath the stars, where stones whisper and light dances. Could this cryptic phrase be referring to the pyramids or other ancient sites whose purposes still puzzle us today? Breakthrough 2. Akkadian Tablets Unlocked. That same year, researchers at Tel Aviv University unveiled their own AI, capable of deciphering the ancient Akkadian language. Akkadian, spoken in Mesopotamia over 4,000 years ago, left behind thousands of clay tablets. For decades, translation was slow and limited to experts with years of specialized training. Using deep learning, this new AI rapidly decoded over 50,000 sentences from Akkadian cuneiform tablets, achieving a remarkable 97% accuracy. These texts weren't just historical curiosities. They contained detailed accounts of ancient economic systems, political intrigue, and even advanced astronomical calculations. Among the tablets, one peculiar inscription stood out: to build the mountain of stone, harness the river of stars. Historians were baffled. Was this an ancient reference to astronomical alignments, possibly connected to Egypt's pyramids? Breakthrough 3. The Vesuvius Challenge. In 2024, researchers successfully used AI to read charred scrolls from the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in AD 79. Scrolls long believed lost forever beneath volcanic ash. Through CT scanning and advanced AI algorithms, a team decoded texts written by the philosopher Philodemus, texts hidden for nearly 2,000 years. These scrolls contained philosophical insights, yes, but more intriguing were cryptic references to an ancient Egyptian text, mentioned as the Key of Ra, said to reveal the mysteries of stone and sky. Could this lost Egyptian document be connected to the very mysteries now emerging through the Saqqara sequence? These real-world breakthroughs weren't isolated events. They hinted at something larger, a hidden tapestry of ancient knowledge spanning civilizations, now coming to life through artificial intelligence. And as these secrets surface, we are left asking ourselves, what else has AI already discovered that we're only beginning to understand? The pyramids of Egypt have long stood as symbols of mystery, power, and human ingenuity. But despite centuries of exploration, their true purpose remains elusive. Today, armed with the revelations of AI-decoded texts, we begin to see these ancient monuments in an entirely new light. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built around 4,500 years ago during Egypt's 4th dynasty, is one of humanity's most astonishing feats of engineering. Constructed from approximately 2.3 million stone blocks, some weighing up to 80 tons, the precision involved in its construction still baffles modern engineers. Yet, despite being considered the tomb of Pharaoh Khufu, no mummy or royal treasure has ever been conclusively found within. Scholars have long blamed grave robbers, but what if the pyramid was never intended as a tomb at all? The impossible architecture. Recent discoveries have deepened the puzzle. In 2017, the Scan Pyramids project used advanced muon imaging technology to reveal previously unknown chambers deep within the Great Pyramid, massive voids hidden behind thick stone walls. These cavities had no apparent entrances or exits, their function a total mystery. Why build such complex and inaccessible spaces? What secrets might they hold? Acoustic mysteries. Dr. Rami al-Khatib, a renowned Egyptian physicist, proposed a groundbreaking theory in 2024 that the internal structure of the Great Pyramid is designed specifically to manipulate sound and vibration. His team conducted precise acoustic tests inside the pyramid's Grand Gallery and King's Chamber. They found these rooms resonated naturally at very specific frequencies, between 50 Hz and 80 Hz, enough to produce powerful vibrations. Granite, the pyramid's main construction material, reacts strongly to these frequencies, potentially amplifying them into an intense acoustic field. Ancient writings decoded by AI seem to confirm Dr. al-Khatib's suspicions. In the heart of the stone, sound becomes light. Could this imply a primitive form of acoustic energy technology, perhaps used to move or shape heavy stones, or even produce illumination? Nikola Tesla's forgotten theory. A century earlier, visionary inventor Nikola Tesla suggested that the Great Pyramid might have been built to harness Earth's natural energies. He theorized that the pyramid was designed as an ancient power plant, channeling electromagnetic energy from the planet's crust. At the time, Tesla was dismissed. But the recent AI translations of the Saqqara sequence seem to echo Tesla's vision. Harness the pulse beneath, and the stone mountain will awaken. Was Tesla right all along? Was the Great Pyramid not merely symbolic architecture, but a vast technological system, the astronomical puzzle? The pyramid's alignment with celestial bodies has long fascinated scholars. The Great Pyramid aligns precisely with Orion's belt, while its internal passages point directly at specific stars. Such precise alignment could hardly be coincidental. But why? The newly decoded texts offered clues. When the sky mirrors the stone, the gateway opens. Could the pyramids have been built as cosmic timekeepers, aligned to celestial events, not merely to honor gods, but to mark critical moments when they could be activated? An ancient network. Striking parallels appear worldwide: Teotihuacan in Mexico, Angkor Wat in Cambodia, and even Stonehenge in England. All feature precise astronomical alignments and acoustic properties similar to those found in Egypt's pyramids. Could it be possible that these monuments are parts of a global network, built by an ancient civilization whose knowledge extended far beyond conventional history? As AI continues to unravel ancient scripts, we must ask ourselves, are these similarities mere coincidences or evidence of a unified purpose? One lost to time, but now slowly emerging from the darkness. In the shadowy realms of history, there are moments when ancient mysteries and cutting-edge technology collide. Moments when our deepest held assumptions are shattered. This happened dramatically in late 2024, when artificial intelligence set its sights on Egypt's pyramids. The breakthrough at Saqqara. It began with the discovery of the so-called Saqqara sequence, a set of stone slabs found beneath the sands near Saqqara, engraved in an unfamiliar script. The symbols were strange. Unlike Egyptian hieroglyphs, unlike anything known. Decoding attempts had repeatedly failed, baffling archaeologists for decades. But then, AI researchers, inspired by breakthroughs in translating ancient Akkadian and deciphering the Dead Sea Scrolls, fed scans of the Saqqara sequence into their model. Within weeks, the AI delivered the first readable translations. Beneath the stone mountain, harness the pulse of earth. Experts were astonished. Was this poetry, metaphor, or instructions? AI deciphers hidden meaning. But the AI went further. By analyzing patterns, linguistic context, and comparisons across other ancient languages, it detected a clear set of technical instructions, an ancient blueprint hidden in metaphor. One slab showed what looked like coils, magnetic stones, and water channels, eerily resembling the internal structures revealed by recent scans of the Great Pyramid. Another diagram, decoded by the AI, referenced specific acoustic frequencies, similar to those discovered by Dr. Al-Khatib. The text read, "Align the stones to the voice of earth, and the breath of sky will ignite the flame of Ra." Researchers began to suspect that these weren't merely symbolic religious texts. They might actually describe an ancient technology, an acoustic energy device, perhaps capable of harnessing Earth's natural electromagnetic vibrations, patterns from deep learning. AI didn't stop at translations. It analyzed pyramid architecture itself, examining thousands of data points, alignments, construction methods, materials, and celestial positioning. The results were startling. The AI identified recurring mathematical patterns, harmonic ratios, the golden ratio, and precise astronomical alignments, embedded not just in Egypt's pyramids, but mirrored in other ancient monuments around the world. This wasn't random chance. It appeared deliberate. Even more remarkable, these patterns matched precisely the acoustic and electromagnetic resonances identified by modern physicists. A terrifying revelation. But the AI's final message before the research project suddenly went dark in early 2025 shook everyone involved. The cycle of breath incomplete. Human signal required. Transmission ends in 104 days. What did human signal mean? Was the Great Pyramid, and possibly other ancient structures designed to interact with human consciousness, or something else entirely? The researchers were tight-lipped. Soon after this final message, all data became classified. The Zurich lab that hosted the AI project issued only a vague statement. Technical issues, project suspended. Insiders hinted at something deeper, a fear that humanity might not be ready for what had been discovered. Questions and consequences. What had the AI truly uncovered? Did ancient civilizations possess technology far beyond our understanding? Had they encoded their deepest secrets in stone, hidden until humanity reached a technological threshold capable of decoding them? If so, the message was clear. The pyramids were not tombs, but machines waiting to be reactivated. As we stand on the threshold of understanding this ancient technology, we must ask ourselves, are we prepared to unlock these secrets? And are we ready for what we might discover or unleash? As we stand before ancient symbols decoded by AI, inscriptions that speak of technology, power, and mysterious activation sequences, we face a difficult and perhaps unsettling question. Were these inscriptions meant as blueprints for humanity, or as warnings? The AI-decoded tablets found at Saqqara speak cryptically yet unmistakably of mechanisms, alignments, and hidden chambers. At face value, these seem to be blueprints, a roadmap left behind by an advanced, forgotten civilization. Yet hidden among these instructions lies a phrase that has caused considerable anxiety among scholars. Let not the gate be opened before the breath aligns. Disaster follows haste. What gate does this text refer to, and why the ominous warning against premature activation? Could it be that the ancient architects knew something we don't, that these technologies, if misused or misunderstood, could unleash something destructive? Lessons from Akkadian and the Dead Sea Scrolls. To understand the gravity of this warning, scholars looked again at similar cryptic messages decoded from the Akkadian tablets and the Dead Sea Scrolls. A translated fragment from an Akkadian tablet reads, "The stone heart, when awakened before time, brings forth chaos." Similarly, the Dead Sea Scroll fragments warned cryptically, "Beware the moment when light opens stone, for its power is a blade that cuts both ways." Suddenly, a troubling pattern emerged. Ancient civilizations seemed to understand the delicate balance of these powerful technologies, a balance so sensitive that they hid their knowledge behind symbolic language and metaphor. But from what exactly were they trying to protect us? The ethical dilemma. With AI rapidly decoding ancient texts and revealing potentially dangerous knowledge, modern researchers are faced with a profound ethical dilemma. Should every ancient secret be revealed? Dr. Maya Bennett, an archaeologist involved in the Zurich AI project, put it plainly: what we're discovering might be meant to stay buried. The ancients were wiser than we think. They hid these secrets for a reason. Maybe they saw what happens when this technology goes wrong. She isn't alone. More and more experts express concern about what might happen if ancient machines, like the ones potentially embedded within the pyramids, were somehow reactivated. Would they unlock untold benefits, or could they trigger catastrophic consequences? The global puzzle. This warning isn't confined to Egypt alone. Similar messages have emerged from other AI-decoded scripts around the globe. The ruins of Teotihuacan in Mexico, Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, and Angkor Wat in Cambodia all carry similar warnings about alignment, timing, and catastrophic outcomes if misused. Could these ancient civilizations have been part of a global culture, united by shared knowledge and a shared warning? The Saqqara Countdown. The AI's final translated message remains chillingly clear. Transmission ends in 104 days. Human signal required. Did ancient builders anticipate a future civilization discovering these secrets at precisely the right moment? Is this human signal consciousness itself, an intentional act, a final puzzle piece only humans can provide? Or is this a test, a final safeguard, to ensure that humanity possesses both wisdom and humility before awakening something powerful? As the countdown continues, we must ask ourselves not only what we can uncover, but whether we should. And as we peer deeper into the depths of our past, we must decide if these ancient blueprints represent our salvation, or a dire warning from a civilization that understood better than we do the dangers hidden in the darkness. We stand at the crossroads between history and the future. As artificial intelligence unravels ancient secrets encoded in stone, clay, and papyrus, it reveals not just hidden technologies but something deeper, a profound lesson from civilizations that rose and fell, leaving us their greatest mysteries. Throughout history, humanity has been driven by curiosity, the urge to explore, discover, and master the unknown. But with discovery comes responsibility. The decoded texts from Egypt, Acadia, and Qumran all point to a shared message. Power and knowledge must align with wisdom and timing. The AI's final translated line echoes powerfully. Activation requires human signal. But what exactly is this human signal? Is it consciousness, intention, wisdom itself? Researchers now theorize the pyramids and monuments worldwide might be designed as catalysts, dormant until humanity achieves both technological prowess and moral maturity to safely activate them. Dr. Elena Ramirez, a leading physicist involved in interpreting AI-decoded data, recently made a statement that resonated globally. These ancient structures seem to demand human interaction, not just physically, but consciously. Perhaps the ancients knew that true technology is incomplete without ethical clarity. Without understanding our role, activating these structures might lead to catastrophe. This statement struck at the heart of the issue. Are we ready to handle ancient powers hidden in plain sight? Echoes of the ancients. Across the world, ancient civilizations left clues, not just about how their structures worked, but why. Their warnings weren't born out of fear, but from profound respect for the natural world and the delicate balance that sustains life. The AI translations repeatedly mention alignment, not just celestial or geographic, but ethical alignment between humanity and technology. When humanity speaks clearly, the stones will answer. But clarity requires humility. Are we capable of this humility today, when our technological power far exceeds the wisdom with which we wield it? Technology and consciousness. AI itself provides a striking parallel. As it unlocks ancient secrets, AI also raises critical questions about our own humanity. AI can decode languages, translate texts, and even predict future outcomes based on ancient patterns, but it lacks consciousness. It cannot choose ethically. The ancients seemed aware of this limitation. Their encoded messages, deciphered by AI, explicitly emphasize the role of human consciousness in activating their greatest creations. It's as if they foresaw a future when humanity would once again hold keys to immense power and warned us to use them wisely. The countdown. The final decoded message from the AI project remains hauntingly unresolved. Transmission ends in 104 days. What lies beyond that countdown is uncertain. It could mark the moment humanity rediscovers a lost technology, a renewable energy source, perhaps, or a breakthrough in harmonizing civilization with Earth's natural forces. Or it could represent a test, a moment where we must collectively choose wisdom over ambition, sustainability over exploitation. A call to action. The ancients have spoken clearly through these stones, and the message is ours to carry forward. We now hold the keys to decoding our future, keys forged in wisdom, caution, and respect. Will we heed their warning? Will we choose not just knowledge but understanding? Our decisions today shape the future that our descendants inherit. Perhaps this is the ultimate message these ancient civilizations hoped we would uncover. Technology without wisdom is power without purpose. As we navigate the revelations from AI-decoded ancient texts, the responsibility lies with us all, to approach these mysteries with curiosity tempered by caution, innovation guided by ethics, and discovery balanced by humility. For within these ancient blueprints lies not just the story of our past, but a profound vision for the future of humanity itself. Thank you for joining us on this journey into history's greatest secrets. If you believe these mysteries deserve further exploration, make sure to subscribe and join our community. We'll continue to bring you stories that challenge your understanding and ignite your curiosity.